Have I ever told you about the time when I met Santa Claus? No? Well, let me see now. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that Santa Claus soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, as visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And I, in my pajamas and old dressing gown, had said good night to one and all, and was just settling down, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter that I sprang from my chair to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, drew open the curtains and pulled up the sash. The moon on the crest of the new-fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Riding on air his coursers they came, and he shouted and whistled and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Like dry leaves that before a wild hurricane fly, when they meet with some obstacle, mount to the sky. Up to the rooftop his reindeer they flew, with their sleigh full of toys, and Santa Claus too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Santa Claus came with a bound. He was dressed all in red, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. On his back was a sack filled with wonderful toys, with presents for each of the good girls and boys. He had a kind face, and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. The ends of his mouth were drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. He was jolly and plump, a right merry old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. He spoke not a word, but went right to his work, filled all of the stockings, then turned with a smirk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, with a wink of his eye, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, and to his team gave a whistle, and then they all blew away, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he flew out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Merry Christmas, everyone.
Ho, 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 ho!